Hi everyone, I hope you're doing really well today. Linda here, your life and business coach, and today I am here to speak to you about money, and what is your money story. This is something that I have been doing some work on over the last couple of months, and I have previously as well. It's something I need to go back to. And so when I talk about money and what your money story is, I'm going to use myself as an example just so that you'll understand where it is I'm coming from. So when I think about money, like I suppose many of us growing up in the 70s or 80s, depending on what age you are, and maybe it's still current for you, I suppose my earliest money memory would be going back to national school and doing knitting in school and not having money for knitting. And what it felt like, the feelings of being embarrassed and being ashamed. And many of us didn't have money growing up, or a lot of money anyways growing up. So what I've done is I've gone back to all my money stories. As I said, that's the earliest one that I can remember. And then moving forward, I suppose in my early 20s, I remember often saying to myself, well, we didn't have a lot of money growing up, so money doesn't really matter to me. And what do you think when you consciously say that to yourself, money doesn't matter to me? You're literally putting it out to the universe that money doesn't matter to you. And of course, money matters to us all for various different reasons. It gives us financial freedom to do what it is that we want to do, the things that we enjoy doing. So obviously, of course, money matters to us. So again, look at what your money story is and the feelings that, would come up for you around those. And when we think about money stories, we think about the people that, hide their money under mattresses, don't trust the banks, or maybe you're a mom who wouldn't have a lot of spare money, but the money that you do have, you always spend it firstly on your children, maybe secondly on your partner or husband, and lastly spend it on yourself. Or maybe you always look for the cheapest thing when you're out shopping, whether it's grocery shopping or shopping for clothes for yourself. Yes, we all love a bargain, but are you buying the bargain because, like for many people know, for me, I love secondhand shops, and the reason that I love that is because I love stuff that's different. I love vintage dresses, and a lot of shops that you go to have vintage dresses and have stuff that other people don't have. But when you're doing your shopping, are you doing it because you don't have a lot of money? And yes, there was times when I wasn't working and didn't have any job that it was because obviously I was being frugal with my money. So are you in a constant state of worrying about money and not having money? As they say again, the more that we fixate on, concentrate on, the more we actually manifest into our lives. And sometimes we're not even aware that we're doing that. So what is your money story? And what I have done is I literally went back and wrote everything down that I can remember about my money. As I said, in the stories in school, maybe you've been out doing shopping, didn't have enough money to pay for shopping, or maybe I remember in the past when I didn't have a job, some friends paying for lunch for me because I wouldn't have had a lot of money. So what feelings did that bring up for you? Were you feel embarrassed about it, or do you gracefully accept someone actually doing something nice for you, or does it make you feel uncomfortable? And when we think about people that would have lots of money, so go back to thinking about who you would have known growing up or even now that have lots of money, maybe they're well-to-do. What do you think about them? Do you think, oh, well, it's okay for them, they have money, or money follows money? And the further that you will dig on this, greater freedom it will give you, because again, going back to, we don't even realise the blockages that we're putting on ourselves. And in my previous business, again going back to a new business starting out, I would have worked with people for free. I'm not saying that that's a bad thing to do, but what I didn't always do at the time, sometimes I did, but what I didn't always do at the time is that you need to recognise that money is energy. So if you're doing something for someone energetically, then it's good to, I suppose, barter with someone. If you're in, let them buy you lunch, or if you're a business to business and you're helping each other out starting off, then offer your service in return for something else. So I hope that's helped in some way. And then go back, as I said, go back to your beliefs around money, your thoughts, feelings, your values, and it is possible to rewrite your money story. Going back, and what I did is I went back to, as I said, to that money story, the earliest one that I have, and what I did was I did some release techniques on that, the release techniques that I am learning in the NLP course that I am doing, and I suppose I'm kind of marrying that with the CBT and the hypnotherapy course as well that I'm studying. So I'd be actually really interested in this one, because I think we all, as I said, we all have a money story and our feelings and thoughts around that. And I'd love to get some feedback on if it's kind of brought anything up for you. And again, if there's anything I can help you with, if you'd like to do some work on that, I can do some release techniques with you as well. So I will see you again for tomorrow's live. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day and have a good afternoon. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.